Hey VC, how are you? Vinyl Groovers here. And of course, I'm here today to talk about Record Store Day. Now, of course, Record Store Day, that's always a fun time of year for us. This year, April was the golden month for our holiday. And, for the past several years, prior to Record Store Day, I always say, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to wait until the dust settles. And I said, that's what I'll do this year. And then Friday rolled around. And I slowly but surely tried to hold steadfast. But then at the last moment, I said, nope, I'm getting up early and I'm going out to Record Store Day. I do it just about every year. I'm not one of these people that are necessarily against Record Store Day. I would like to see them again start releasing some of the titles that we really want. They do a decent job of that. I could do without some of the little mini vinyls and the mini players and picture disc. Not a big fan of those types of things. I won't call them trinkets, but I just need the good vinyl. So I want to share with you my vinyl haul for Record Store Day. Now, first title that I said I'm going to get is Virgo Vibes. Absolutely, Roy Ayers. I'm a big jazz fan. I love that stuff. And Roy Ayers, he has so many different styles, but this Virgo Vibes is pretty special. I love it. And when I saw that this was going to be available, I said I had to check it out. Now, obviously Roy Ayers does this thing on here. You got Herbie Hancock. Are you kidding me? Charles Tolliver. This is fantastic. The interesting thing about this album, you got Harold Land on here, you got Joe Henderson. So this is really sweet stuff. It's really smooth. This type of album you can just put on and vibe to, relax. It's not overpowering jazz. It's very subtle. It's very smooth. And I really like this album. One thing I will say, Herbie Hancock is on it, but in the actual liner notes, he plays under an alias. So it's pretty sweet, okay? But again, it's called Virgo Vibes, Roy Ayers. Okay, so that was the first thing I said I had to pick up. Now, this particular Roy Ayers album, it's a Record Store Day first. And I'm just checking some notes here on it. 1,200 copies were released. So, it's not a whole lot, but a lot of stores, I called around to see, and a lot of them weren't sure if they were going to get it at all. My store actually only got 2 copies. I know the owner, and when I asked my local record store owner if he was getting a copy, he said, no, I didn't get that one. But I filled out on this form that they use for Record Store Day, double check. And they had one. I got one of the 2. So I'm happy about that. So again, that's Virgo Vibes, Roy Ayers. It's pretty dope. I love it. So the next album that I wanted to share with you is actually a 12-inch. It's called Vanilla Frice. Now I'll try to enunciate the name properly. It's L'Impératrice. Okay, some of my French speakers out there could probably help me with that. But this is really sweet. It's smooth. There were only 800 copies, so it's not an easy one to get. If you've ever heard the track before, Vanilla Frice, really smooth. It's like a blend of electronica, hip hop. It's pretty smooth. That's the best way I can describe it. The video is interesting if you ever want to look the video up. Basically, they're just out on, it looks like a tennis court, and they're playing, and it's a bright sunny day, and it's kind of a very ironic video. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of quirky. But L'Impératrice, Vanilla Frice, really smooth track. Just a little bit more about this particular group. And again, it's a limited run, 800 copies, 800 available. And just a little bit of information, iconic title of a French sextet, released on vinyl for the first time for Record Store Day in the US. Born from a Radio edit for a DJ set in 2015. The title went on to success with 60 million streams. This is pretty sweet. The cover is awesome. Again, limited run, but I said I had to pick it up. Good vibes. The next one I want to share with you, again, sharing you my vinyl haul for Record Store Day. Handsome Boy Modeling School. Yeah, if you're into hip hop, Prince Paul, Dan the Automator, this is great stuff. These gentlemen are big producers in hip hop. They're, from the 90s era hip hop. But what's interesting about these gentlemen is that the hip hop that was being produced at that time adhered to that boom bap sonics, the strong percussions, the snares, really strong. They tend to lend more towards the how can I put it, the trance trip hop style. Very good stuff. If you're familiar with artists like Wax Taylor or DJ Shadow, those artists are probably the children of the Dan the Automators, okay, of the Prince Pauls. Great stuff. Handsome Boy Modeling School, it's a classic title. They've released one or two other albums under Handsome Boy Modeling School, but it's really, really good stuff. Great album. And the album is basically called And How Is Your Girl? Pretty interesting title. But definitely, again, I said I had to get that again. That's Handsome Boy Modeling School. Good stuff. Both of these gentlemen have worked with the greats, Dan the Automator, Prince Paul. So they've done production for everyone. I'm talking Big Daddy Kane. I'm talking Kool Keith. I'm talking Master Ace. Okay, so they're big time. I wasn't sure how many copies were made available for Handsome Boy Modeling School, but let's see if I can check that out for you right here. But really good stuff. If you like hip hop, they also tended to make hip hop that was a storyline. Okay, so if you ever look up an album called A Prince Among Thieves, that is that is an album that was created by Prince Paul, and it's basically a storyline. So it's almost like you're watching a movie or a TV show, but really fantastic stuff. All right. But again, I wanted to share that with you. Again, I was looking to see if I could find out how many copies of Handsome Boy Modeling School was, but it's definitely really good stuff. Check that out. And again, this is my Record Store Day haul I'm sharing with you, and I'm interested to know what you picked up, okay? It's important that we share and especially put spotlights on great things that we love. And last but not least, Childish Gambino, Kawhi. Now, I know that this was a very popular RSD pick, first time on vinyl. So, if you're a Donald Glover fan, Childish Gambino fan, this is a good album. It's a really good album. I think of all his albums, I still probably have, because of the internet, it's probably just about my favorite, but this is definitely number 2. From my understanding, this is a colored vinyl, and they were randomly, distributed. So there's several different colors. So you don't really know what color you're getting until you open it. Obviously, I haven't opened this yet, but Kawhi, definitely a good album. All right. So again, La Imperatrice, Handsome Boy Modeling School, Kawhi, and good old Roy Ayers. That completes my haul for Record Store Day. All right. I'm interested to hear what you picked up. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the albums that I picked up and ones that you picked up as well. Okay? I appreciate your time as always. You take care. Peace.